What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Junk Drawer Podcast. Today I'm here with a special guest, Sam Smith. What's up, Sam? I like how that was like the shortest intro ever in life.
That was good. That was perfect.
I was I was mentally preparing to do that for the last like 5 minutes. Like every time I have a guest on here, guys, like I do not want to say hello. I don't want to be like, "What's up? It's Junk Drawer Podcast." Like there's something like very embarrassing about it for no reason. So
No, there is. Yikes. Hi.
But what's sorry. Hello, everybody. Give him a warm welcome. I'm gonna see what sound effect should I use for this. We'll do I don't have like a positive sound effect on my soundboard. What's up with that? I have like all sad stuff. I'm just gonna do a Vine boom. Yes. Everybody say hello, Sam Smith.
Did you press the Vine boom?
I know you couldn't.
Oh,
hear
I
it.
didn't hear it.
Yeah, I did.
I was waiting for a fucking Vine boom.
I know you can't hear it, but rest assured it will be there in the future.
Okay, I'm excited about that. I like the sad ones. You gotta play the sad ones.
I know. Here, I'll give you a sad one too. You'll hear it in the future. That one was like the king that goes like.
Okay, nice. I don't know that one. I gotta hear that. I probably do know that one.
But hey, what's up, dude? Like, how's your week going? Basically, I like to talk to people about what kind of like junk is in their metaphorical drawer.
Okay.
Like, what's going on in your head? Like, what kind of stuff can we purge out of there this week? Because I usually like to talk about like just like horrible things that I see online that I need to share with others, so it's just not in my brain alone.
Okay. I like that.
So how are we feeling this week? Just like in general, in real life or on the internet, career-wise, what's going on with Sam this week?
Ooh, this is a scary question to ask, Sam. Actually, this week I've been doing good. Really good, like mentally and everything. It's been 2022. I don't know about you, but 2022 was not it for me. So
I like the way that rhymed.
What did I say? 2020 for you, or
I don't know about you, but 2022.
Oh, I sound like Taylor Swift a little bit.
You did.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
You better protect that. You better copyright that.
I will. Nope.
Because I know she's listening and she's taking notes.
Taylor, I will fight you, even though you're very tall. I'll still fight you.
I don't care how tall she is. That's to me that makes it easier because I'm just running straight for the legs.
Like a jump on a tree.
Like a little kid, like just like this.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean 2022, wow. I feel like I have my ups and downs every year. Like I'll have like a straight month where it's like purely like I'm ready to hard launch death for myself. And then I'll have like just a really great like exuberant like go yeah, we're gonna make all this stuff now I have 10 different hobbies. Like that's basically how my brain works.
That's
so
funny. That's where we're like the same person. Me too. Maybe we're cloned.
Could be. There's a lot of cloning happening these days. There's a lot of DNA mammoth meatballs happening now.
Is there?
Nowadays. So
Is there actually?
have you heard of that? Okay, well, there's a mammoth meatball that scientists made one. This was just a couple days ago, and it's basically a giant meatball that's the size of, well, they say it's in between the size of a softball and a volleyball, so it's quite large. It's quite comedically large, and it was made using like 6,000-year-old mammoth DNA.
Well, okay, why'd they make a meatball?
What do you mean, why did they make a meatball?
Wait, why? That's so weird.
So that we get to eat it.
Make it a meatball.
Every Italian listener right now is just like leaving.
It's okay, I'm Italian.
Blocking me.
Let's make fun of the Italians all day.
We got the Italian pass.
Yeah,
it's fine.
exactly.
But no, so actually nobody can eat it, unfortunately, because they say that they don't know what would happen to like the human body if it ingested something so old and so like prehistoric. But the the reason why they made it was to basically show that like in the future possibly we could create meat like in a lab like using DNA, which would therefore like remove like this whole process of like, you know, farming like cruelty and like using so much water, the pollution that comes along with like farming and stuff like that. So
Okay. That's really cool.
yeah.
What?
I know it actually has a positive like thing about
Yeah.
it.
It's just interesting they used a mammoth instead of like just like a cow DNA from like 10 days ago.
Like literally anything
It's
else.
so interesting. I want to eat it. No, I don't.
I do.
I cannot imagine how your stomach would feel after that.
I'm not ashamed to say I would eat it. I mean, like, hold on. Let me share my screen really quick. I'll show you
okay.
a picture of it.
Oh, does it look good?
That's up to interpretation. Can you see my screen, by the way?
Yeah, I can see your subreddit.
Oh, you can see my
Yeah.
Reddit. I just wake up and I just want to feel like I have some sense of control in this world. So I go on Am I the Asshole and just like judge people.
I love it.
You know, it's no big deal.
So fun.
I know it is so fun. Wait, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
There you go. There you go.
I don't think I like the way that looks. Wait, what's the little things? I don't like the way that looks at all.
So I actually I was wondering what the little things were myself too. They kind of look like fruit snacks.
Ew, I don't like that one. What?
I think it's like just a bit of garnishing possibly by the science community. I don't think the science community like specializes in like the ability to make something look tantalizing or like
Right.
the proper procedure for like garnishing a plate. So that's possibly what's going on there.
Bring Gordon Ramsay, he'll fix it up. Just put a little sauce on it or
Yeah.
something.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think that maybe those things are there just for like size comparison.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
why they couldn't have just chosen something normal
I know.
to compare the size. So
I don't know. It's like a blueberry, and that's all I can identify. If that's even
this is like one of those pictures. Like, have you seen those pictures where everything is just like a fucked up, nasty looking blur, and they're like, name 3 things in this picture?
Yes, that shit is scary.
Like, I'm genuinely so curious how they even make those. They look like they're like AI or something.
Yeah, and it's like your brain half identifies it, and you can kind of tell what it is, but you have no idea. That shit, that fucked with me so bad. Am I allowed to swear? Should I not swear?
You're allowed to swear. Honestly,
Just
I
kidding.
just launched the YouTube channel, so I'm not even like monetized yet on it. So like that just is like free reign to just like maybe cuss a little. I don't know. Just be a little crazy.
I'll say all of them. All the worst ones.
All of
Yeah.
them. Sorry, that
Oops.
really went off topic for a second. I'm trying to remember where I even was coming from before I introduced the mammoth meatball. I just love the mammoth meatball. I'm like very excited about it. So
I like it.
And-
Yeah, it's fun.
I really like that damn thing.
It was a fun. I thanks for teaching me something new. I liked it.
I guess I enjoy it when I finally see something on Twitter that's like nice or just like silly, just like a goof, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I saw that picture of like the Pope in that big puffer jacket, I was just like, okay, like that's like the most normal thing I've seen all week. So
That has to be. Wait, I didn't.
That's
see,
nice.
I didn't even see that. My timeline.
you haven't seen that?
No. Wait.
Let me show you the Pope in
Yeah,
the
show
puffer
me.
jacket. There it is.
Wait, is that real?
Well, based upon just looking at it, what do you think?
It looks real to me, but I don't think he would. Okay, I don't think he would. You know what? I'm gonna look like an idiot. It looks real. It looks very.
It looks real too, especially like since I saw this on Twitter, mind you. So I was just scrolling and I just saw that and I literally thought about it for negative 2 seconds. I was like, okay, Pope puffer jacket, like I don't know, it's 2023 and maybe the Pope's wearing a puffer jacket. I don't fucking care. And I scrolled away, but apparently later I found out it was AI. So I was like, okay, I guess that shows my like investigative skills.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Because it.
But then again, I just didn't care.
Yeah. Right. But like, look at the lighting on that. I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's kind of really cool.
It looks good. And dare I say he looks pretty
Yeah.
good.
It looks fashionable. He should wear that.
He should yeah, honestly, he should be like taking
Yeah.
notes. For once this guy looks pretty good. I don't know.
Just it's only time. Not even actually wearing it.
This is the only picture I like you in, and it's not even real.
Yeah, it says a lot.
I don't know. Speaking of AI, it's just like, it's kind of crazy how realistic a lot of it looks. And I know, like, usually when you bring that up, like, so many people are like, well, look at the hands, you know, they look really fucked up, and like, you know, like, this sucks, blah, blah, blah. But like, you know, a lot of people just upon first glance think like a lot of these images are real. So it is kind of a little scary.
Yeah, I've seen weird stuff with AI. I've seen TikToks of like this guy putting Leonardo DiCaprio's face on his, and it looks like you can obviously tell it's not Leonardo DiCaprio, but it looks insanely real.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that. You gotta send that to me.
it's like the deep fake
or
things.
put it in here if you can find it, if you know what it's
Yeah, let me
called.
see if I can find it.
Also, speaking of Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm almost too old for him to ever find me attractive.
I love that. I love that meme.
I know it's despicable, but it's also very funny.
It's I like seeing that on Twitter. Yeah, that shit is so weird.
I love seeing that meme of him where it's like twink death is a horrifying thing. It's so mean, but it's like, I don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio deserves to get roasted a little bit.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't see that one.
Wait. Okay, let me show you.
Here, I'm gonna send this to you too. Oh, okay. I've seen that shit.
That picture of him on the right is such a funny picture of him. Like, I don't even think Leonardo DiCaprio is like ugly or anything. Like, that picture is just so funny though.
It's a little funky. It's a little funky.
That is so gross. Dude! I don't like the way he like
Isn't that weird?
It's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't like the way he like thirst trapped.
Yeah.
Like as Leonardo DiCaprio with like the wrong forehead. It was just like
Why is it? I know the forehead is really big.
It's so creepy. I hate that. Like I kind of just like want everything to just stop. Can everything just fucking stop?
Let's delete the internet soon enough.
Can everybody just relax? Like, has anybody like asked themselves why or like what is the point of like exploring AI this far? Because like I'm scared.
It is. You can make people say anything too. Like they have those voice changers. I've seen like memes of Eminem saying anything because you could just type it in.
Yeah, those are so funny. I know like
Yeah.
someday we are gonna end up in some kind of like war or like political catastrophe from like those voice changers, but for now they're really funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I love the ones of like Joe Biden and like fucking what's his name? Donald Trump. I swear to God I forgot his name for a second. But that guy Donald playing like Call of Duty and stuff, like those are so funny.
I love that shit. Or Ben Shapiro. That shit is so funny.
Playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of Ben Shapiro actually playing Minecraft?
There's a video
Like
of him playing it before.
Yes. Real. Actually on his show. And he is like the grumpiest person ever to have ever played Minecraft. Like he's so unamused.
Oh my
So like undelighted. So like why is this like this?
Your
Why would anybody spend their time doing this?
impression is spot
Like
on.
the
Holy
whole-
shit.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's not my proudest achievement, but yeah, I guess I can do a pretty good Ben Shapiro. But it's just so like, I don't know. I want my screen sharing to work. I want to show you this. Hold on. Like I've never seen anybody so pissed off to be playing Minecraft.
Imagine him playing Call of Duty.
He might actually enjoy that because it involves people suffering.
That's true.
But like one of his main complaints about Minecraft is like there is no storyline, like there's no like thing to follow,
Oh my
you know.
god. I like.
It's like that's the point, Ben.
Oh my god. It's so why is he? Oh, he's miserable about everything that he looks at.
Okay, can you see this?
No.
No. Dude, why? Okay, hold on. this has happened to me before.
Okay.
And let me disconnect and reconnect really quick on Discord.
Shut it off and on. Okay.
Okay. Let me try this again. Come on. Give me Ben Shapiro Minecraft. Can you see it?
No.
Don't say no.
Yeah. Oh, God, this is a terrible place. What's Joe Biden doing over there? I hate this game so much. Alrighty, folks, so today, apparently, I am playing Minecraft. Now, I don't normally play video games because I'm a grown-ass man with 3 children and a job, but apparently we can monetize this stuff, so I hate this game so much. I really hate it. I was, supposed to eat a pig while I'm being chased by a spider. What is this idiotic world?
No.
Fuck! Okay. That's fine. I mean, we can do with my description of it for now, I guess.
Yeah, go
That's so sad. But before I brought that up, what was I saying? Oh yeah, AI Ben Shapiro, AI everything. I want to go back to when it didn't exist.
Wow.
I know.
That's a good one though.
Best joke I've ever told.
Ha 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 ha.
But yeah, I mean, it's safe to say that if I spend too much time online, which I have been, like last week I saw my screen time was 12 hours. So if I spend too much time, I get freaked out. And like I also start just like overthinking, overanalyzing everything about myself and the world.
Yeah. Also, there's so much information to consume. Just like
Yeah.
so much, especially lately. About to start muting every word on Twitter.
Yeah, seriously, like there's so much on my Twitter feed that just is showed to me against my will.
That's what I'm saying. Also, and Twitter has a For You page now instead of a following page. So that's always fun. I want to tell you what I saw.
Wait, is that new? Because I'm fairly new to being on Twitter, so I don't know like the old days, like when it might have been good or if it was ever good, if I'm being honest.
It was probably always a mess, but now it's a shit fire of a mess. But they used to just have it was just following, so you'd get whatever people following. You're following 10 people, that's all you would see. Now they have the For You, so it suggests stuff like it would on TikTok or stuff like that. So
I see. I'm just glad that at the very least they don't have the infinite scrolling type style yet, like implemented, because like I hate that. Like they just added that to Spotify and I hate it so fucking much. Like it makes me want to like scream.
What is that? Hold on.
Don't update your Spotify if you haven't updated it. Just leave it.
no.
I'm telling you. There's infinite scrolling on Spotify and it's just tiny snippets of music videos from each artist.
What? I don't think I have that. I don't think
There's no
like
there's no carousel like scrolling anymore and stuff like that, and like just like your library. It's like you know how on TikTok or like actually a better example is like YouTube Reels or like Instagram Reels, you're like if you scroll you're just sucked to the next video. That's how it is on Spotify.
What?
Yes.
That is so weird.
It's horrible.
Oh. Okay.
It's so ugly.
I see it. Wow. Yeah, that's so weird.
I mean, I could see how I know I'm being like a little bit of a boomer about it. Like I don't need another thing where I'm like infinite scrolling on and it's really annoying, but I could see how it could be beneficial to artists just because like basically it sucks you to another like artist music video and it plays a snippet of like the quote unquote like best part of their song. So you might be more inclined to like listen to more of the artist because you're forced into listening to the best part of their song basically, which in my opinion is not how music listening should work at all.
Yeah.
But because that's basically TikTok. That's what TikTok does. Like you're scrolling and you hear part of a song that's quote unquote the best part, and then that's what you know.
Yeah, and then you listen to the real song, you're like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, literally I've had I've had that happen to me so many times. Like I've heard like a snippet of a song and I'm like, "Oh, that sounds cool. Like I'm going to check that out." And it's literally just the person's like 12-second edit of the song that sounds good and not the actual song.
Yeah, yeah, and then you're like, oh man, okay, well that kind of sucks. I've done that so many times.
Yeah, it's
So
sad.
weird.
And like, oh my god, don't even get me started on just like how much I'm a little bit of a gatekeeper. I will admit it. Like it's a toxic trait of mine. I'm trying to be better about it, but like it is annoying to me to like have some of my favorite artists like people be like, "Oh, I love them." And then they know only like the 12-second snippet from TikTok. Like it is annoying, but I'm trying to like kumbaya, like there's other more important things in the world to be concerned about than that. So
Gatekeeper. You gatekeeper. No, I feel the same way with my artists. Like, especially when they're small and then they get bigger. You're kind of like, oh, but I like my little, person. But then
yeah,
it's
like I'm sorry, but I need to feel special all the time 24/7 or I'm going to feel bad about myself. I'm going to start feeling questioning things.
it's my artist, not yours.
Exactly. Like there's certain people that like I will have like a full day of like depression and like pretend that I'm sick and eat like chicken noodle soup and like not work all day if this happens to them. Like if they get TikToked, like I will take like a full day off of work like
Nice.
just to mourn.
Nice. You need that sometimes.
And I mean, I feel like I've been in a pretty good mental health state this week despite my upped screen time because I think I realized that like I'm self-aware about the screen time. And also it's like I have a little bit of an excuse because like I have a remote job and then I also like make YouTube videos, so it's like the screen time calculation doesn't know the difference between like bad screen time and like good screen time.
Right. Yeah, because if you're doing work on your phone for like 3 hours, like it was
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have screen time on for mine.
Don't turn it on.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Well, and then I'll watch a show. Yeah, I don't have it on. I'll keep it that way.
That's true. I also like watch or I'll listen to a lot of YouTube videos. Like I'll just let YouTube videos play and listen to them. So, I mean, to me that's kind of different
Yeah.
than being stuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, while you're doing something, like I'll listen to something while I'm cooking or cleaning or something like that.
Exactly. And like I'm a YouTube premium girly, so I always have that shit on. And I'm not trying to like plug YouTube premium cuz like obviously like YouTube premium does benefit YouTubers, like I will not lie, but it's honestly like the best thing ever. Like I can't go back to watching ads on YouTube anymore. Like once you get on the premium side, you're like, fuck, dude, this is so good.
Really? See, I don't have it.
Yeah. You don't have it?
No.
Really?
No.
Dude, it's so worth it. It's so freaking worth it. I'm sorry if you can hear that construction, by the way.
That's me banging on the door. I'm trying to get in right now.
Yeah. Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in. It sounds like it's right there, too.
Dude, it is. I wake up to that every day.
I would be
at like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m.
I would be the most angry person on the planet. I don't know how you aren't right now.
I think like I had like stages of grief about it. So like yeah, I was like angry and then I went through like depression and then I went through the denial of it all and now I'm like at the acceptance.
Okay,
phase.
you went through the stages. Is that the stages of what is it? Grief? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it's the stages of grief.
That's funny as fuck.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, like I had a really bad bout of depression at like the beginning of last month, and I'm wondering if it is linked to just like the amount of sleep that I'm getting and like also just like the loud noises like constantly here because like I work from here. I can't just like escape.
Yeah, that can definitely science. Lack of
Science
sleep.
rules. But yeah, you know, I actually fear a little bit like the times that I know that are gonna happen in the future where I just go back to the depressive state because I feel so good right now. I'm just like, oh dude, like I don't want to go back to that. Like it's so like it's against my will, and it's so annoying. Like I'm at a point where when I get depressed, I'm just like fucking annoyed. I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, let me like do stuff.
Right. Yeah, it plummets your entire motivation. I'll have periods of time where I am like for 3 days straight. Good, good. I could do everything, whatever. The next whole week, I'm sulking. It is just the worst. It is so obnoxious, and like when you're going through something, especially, and then obviously your depression gets worse because it's like, it's not always there. Just like when something bad happens to you, you can't do. Then it affects
Just
everything.
everything. It's just a huge domino effect, and that's like one of the reasons why I feel like I always end up posting on YouTube like once a month, and I'm definitely like trying to get better at that and better at just doing my job in general, and like, or being an influencer in general, just like keeping up with things. Like, I'm trying to harness that energy and put it to good things. Like, I don't know. It's hard though.
Yeah. Yes. And the YouTube uploading, so
Yeah.
hard.
It's fucked. It's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's amazing though that I noticed about your channel is that like you have like such dedicated people. Like, I know you took a break for a while, but I saw like as soon as you uploaded, like people were there for it. Like, I was one of those people. I mean, I've been watching your channel for
Oh.
like a little over like probably like 2 years. I think I got really into it around like the time when you started like the like Bad Women's Anatomy or like Am I the Asshole? Like, I love Reddit, dude. So
Me too.
like those are like my favorite types of videos. So yeah, I've been watching you for a long time, and like there was a period of time like when you didn't post where like I was like, what happened to Sam? Like, which I think is like what a lot of people felt. So I mean, it's just nice to see that now that you're back, you know, there's still that support. So
Right. Yeah. Thank you. I was so scared about that, and because you can notice it, I pay attention to all my stuff, and like there's been so many people who are still here for me, even though when you don't post, like the algorithm is so weird, and I've played with it a lot to see those things. And yeah, when you take a break, you do take a hit, but a lot of my followers are super sweet, or all of them actually are super sweet and super dedicated and understanding. Like every time I've uploaded since I came back, they're like, glad to see you back. You know, I hope you're doing well, or don't worry about if you're not being consistent. Just like the sweetest comments. And I'm just like, I read them, I'm like, I love them. It's so sweet.
oh, I'm so glad that you have like such amazing people that are like dedicated to the channel, because I know some people kind of struggle with like toxic fans. So it's just
Right.
great. Like, do you ever experience like toxic people like on the channel? Like, I don't know if your channel gets kind of like promoted to like toxic people. I feel like mine usually doesn't, but I mean, I don't know.
I sometimes on videos, when I do videos that are a little more like trans based, that's maybe responding to Ben Shapiro, or it's a really serious subject, like something about I don't know, some serious subject about being trans, and it hits the algorithm a little bit more. There'll be people who come and they're like, you're just a blah 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 blah, like they'll be rude, but it doesn't faze me anymore like it used to. But
I'm glad. I mean, how long do you think it took you to, like, after posting for so long, to kind of accept it when people were being toxic and just kind of be like, you know, that doesn't reflect reality and these people just suck?
yeah, probably like a few years at least, or because it most recently stopped bothering me probably like a couple of years ago. Like I get so many hate comments all the time, whether it's TikTok or YouTube. It's always about being trans most of the time, or they'll just be like, you're not funny, and I'm like, haha, well, I think I am. And
Well, that's strong disagree.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I know that.
I mean, like my response to people that say like if they say you're not funny or something is like, well, what are they doing, you know?
Right, like you just.
What are you ever doing?
I cut my own hair and I like messed it up.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking messed it up.
I don't think it looks messed up, but like I get it. Cutting your hair is so scary. Like I have my boyfriend cut my bangs for me. I haven't gone to get like an actual haircut in such a long time, and my hair is like just like hella fried because I dyed it and bleached it so much. But anyways, sorry, back to what you were saying. I'm so sorry. By the way, I hope that's not getting picked up by the microphone. We do have the suppression setting on, but just in case, my apologies to everybody listening.
Yeah. We're so sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so hate just doesn't really bother me, and I hope that it doesn't bother a lot of other people too, because these people don't know you. They'll never know you. Also, they're giving you money and views. So
That's very, very true. Even hateful comments or like hate watching something just also gives you money and views. So it's like, you know what? They're the ones wasting their time, you know, just being a freaking dork.
Yeah.
Just being a fucking nerd.
yeah, and you're
Like, find something better to do. Like, how about you learn how to like go make salsa or something? I don't know.
it's true.
Something fun.
It's so true. Like, people will write paragraphs. It's like, dude, what are you doing with your time? And constructive criticism is a whole different story. But there's like pure hate comments that are just so weird. I'm like, what are you? How is this fun? I feel like getting yourself that worked up is toxic for yourself too. I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, like, why are you watching this if you're getting so heated? And it's like, I don't understand the hate that comes to you, because like you can say like the most like genuine, like respectable thing, like, hey, you know, trans people deserve rights, and then for some reason that's like that's the trigger for you to go off. Like, okay,
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, it is.
You can't,
anything
like
that.
people like that can't handle like being alive and like the complexity of being a human. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, if you're gonna be so like torn apart over somebody else's identity, like, how are you breathing? How are you alive? Are you like living in a bubble where you shelter yourself from just how other people live their lives? Like, I don't get it.
That is about right. I don't know. I don't know why other people's lives bother other people so much.
Oh my goodness. I could write paragraphs about this, but
There's, speaking of, so this is one of the tweets that I opened when I opened Twitter, right? Caitlyn Jenner has made like 15 tweets, and she's talking about the radical rainbow mafia, and this is just not.
oh
good.
my god.
The radical rainbow mafia.
First of all, that is the funniest way I've ever heard somebody describe the LGBTQ community.
Me too. Me too.
Radical rainbow mafia. Like, okay, part of me finds that kind of like funny because it kind of makes me like picture in my head like everybody like trans people, bisexual people, lesbians, gay people, everybody, and we're just like in mob boss attire.
Yeah, but it's rainbow. Like,
Yeah, it's rainbow mob boss attire.
we walk into
Like,
places.
hey, we want rights.
Yeah, like,
We're radical.
it's so weird. It's so weird.
I don't understand her. And like, isn't I don't know if this is like the right information, but isn't Caitlyn Jenner supposed to be in like jail for running somebody over?
That's an ongoing joke. Yes, I don't think she. Yeah, she didn't go to jail for that. Like,
I need to research this. Like, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna actually look this up really quick.
I think she just got a slap on the wrist for that, to be honest.
So she was driving an SUV, which was towing an ATV on Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu, and she rear-ended a Lexus, which pushed it into oncoming traffic, and the driver was like hit by a Hummer in like the opposite direction, like corkscrew or whatever the hell it's called. You know, when you get like hit in the middle. I don't know. I don't drive, That's one thing about me. I don't drive, so.
That's terrifying.
But yeah, seems like it was a pretty bad accident. So if she cut, this person died. I actually didn't know that the person died.
Yeah, someone died.
What?
Yeah, and I don't think I don't know what her charges were, so I don't want to speak on that. But I think it was a slap on the wrist.
What, dude? And it says Jenner proceeded forward and hit another vehicle, a Prius, whose driver suffered mild injuries.
Was she
so
drunk?
like this was like, that's what I'm wondering.
Or like on
that's what I'm
pills?
wondering. Could be. I feel like Caitlyn Jenner's like a very like Xanax wine mom type beat.
Yeah. Yes. Easy. That's definitely probably just fucking.
Like she definitely takes a bunch of pills before she like goes and hangs out with her kids because she's just like, fuck you guys. You guys are annoying. Like, I don't know. Very much like suburban mom.
Yeah.
Type vibe.
Evil suburban mom.
Speaking of her, she was actually in this movie I just watched for a video, and by the time this podcast comes out, I think that video will be out, but she was in this movie called The Hungover Games, which is basically a parody of the, you guessed it, The Hunger Games. And the whole time I was watching it, I was just like, why is she here? Like, why is she in this movie? Like, it was, oh my God. Like, I mean, I guess I'm not somebody who has that much room to question somebody else's career, but what the fuck?
Wait, but who else is it? Do you know who else is in that?
Like, nobody.
Okay.
Like, literally, like, nobody else of any notoriety is in it at all.
Okay.
And that's why she kind of like stuck out like a sore thumb to me. I was like, you're really the only one who co-signed to this. To put it in perspective as well, there's 2 Hunger Games parody movies and they came out within months of each other, so she is in the one that's worse. Like the first one that came out is called The Starving Games, and that one's like kind of better, like it's kind of funny sometimes. So she's in the worst version of a Hunger Games parody movie. Like, that's kind of embarrassing. I don't know.
That is embarrassing.
She probably has other, like, acting credits and other things. You got to do, like, a tier list of her, like, acting career or something. Cause
yeah, what is...
it's probably bad.
What has she even been in? The Olympics? And then... Well, that's not acting. And then the Kardashians.
Yeah, she was in that one movie called The Olympics.
Yeah. For how many years? Ongoing series.
I always forget what I was talking about prior. But, actually, I had a good question I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask if you ever have, like, good interactions with fans and bad interactions with fans. Like, how is that for you when you meet people, like, in real life, you know, that watch your channel?
Oh, yeah. They're always really good. They're usually really shy when I meet people, if it's just, like, randomly in public. I've never gotten anybody mean, ever.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, usually they're super nice. I remember going, like, when I go to events or whatever, some people can be a little weird. There's like these couple of times where people like grabbed my ass. So
what?
Yeah, it was years ago, but I thought it was really weird, and I was like, okay.
Like influencers or like just like random people?
No, like random people. Just as I was walking by, like they knew who I was and shit, and they were like, "Hey, Sam," and grabbed my ass, and I was like, "Okay," and whatever.
What?
I just thought that was, I think that's just really weird to do to another person, but.
That's really weird.
Yeah, but yeah, everyone's always super nice. I've met parents who have like cried to me, and then I cry because that's like my soft spot. So sweet.
Oh,
so
that
sweet.
is so sweet.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. Like, I love that there's parents out there that watch your content and just remain informed and like empowering to their children, like regardless of like what their orientation is or whatever it is, you know. But that's amazing. I mean, I think half of the issues that kind of arise about anything, I'm so sorry about this sound. Oh my god. I'm trying I'm trying to have a coherent thought.
Kids, that shit throws me out too.
I think most issues that arise just out of being part of like the LGBTQ community could totally be avoided and resolved if everybody just was able to be educated, and like there wasn't this like horrible fear of being educated. Like there wasn't like fear mongering about learning about other people's lives.
Right.
Sorry
right.
about the noises.
Yeah.
What I said still stands though.
I'll do it on my side too.
Yeah.
Overstimulation station.
I know, this is worse than watching a TikTok and having like Subway Surfers on the side of it. Like there's just so much going on.
What the fuck? Wait, what was the last thing that you said?
Oh, education and not being scared of just learning about other people's lives.
Yeah, because a lot of ignorance also just comes from fear, because they don't understand it, and they refuse to understand it. So it is really great when someone can show their parents or siblings or whoever, a partner, a video that's educational about trans or gay or literally any subject like that. So
yeah, I'm hoping that the future is better. And I mean, I feel like I see a ton of things that are like negative all day, every day, that make me kind of like catastrophize things and make me feel like gosh, everybody hates women and everybody hates everything and everyone, and like it's just like tearing every community down. But you know, I really do have hope for like, you know, a positive future. And like, I don't know, it's important to put that message out there too, just because there is so much happening all the time that is so awful. And just, I don't know, if you're out there listening and you're catastrophizing and also like just dealing with like a lot of like negative things that are happening in the world, you know, like I guess it's just important to remember that we all have community, you know. I wish I had better advice because I'm constantly reading horrible things online too, but
I know there is so much bad stuff that, especially right now, I don't know, I feel like the beginning of the year always has some nasty shit all the time. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. People are always going to have something to say. I feel like some groups are always going to have to keep fighting until eventually you have equality or there's just less hate in the world. But people just suck. And that's why I always laugh at them, because I like to take something bad and laugh at it, which is not what everyone does, but that's how I cope with it. So that's what I try to do. Or just don't look at that shit. Because let them yap all on the side. You can enjoy life. Like,
it's true, because like, I mean, I guess a lot of people's goal is to just kind of make others miserable. So, you know, taking your power back and just like accepting yourself and loving yourself and kind of removing yourself from harmful things that you'll see online is kind of necessary. I know like it's also good to be informed, but like, you know, obviously to like a healthy degree.
Right. Yeah, because if it's too much for you, you could just mute the words, don't look at it. Because sometimes people just go online, they want to see funny stuff. They don't want to see
memes. Yeah.
Like memes. They don't need to see Caitlyn Jenner with her rainbow radical mafia, whatever. Or I can't. There's too many of them. Or Matt Walsh, or all of them. To be honest.
Or that guy who looks like the rat from Flushed Away that said that trans people need to be eradicated. I don't know his name, but I remember him saying that like a month ago or something. And I don't know. He looks like the rat from Flushed Away.
Oh my god, wait, who is that? Wait, what did he say?
He said that trans people need to be eradicated. Like, he literally said that. Like, and then later he was like, that was taken out of context. But if you watch the video, that's literally what he said in context.
Oh, fucking Michael Knowles?
Yeah.
That's probably him.
Michael Balls.
Michael knows nothing. Michael Balls.
To be honest, fuck that guy, and I bet he doesn't even...
That is Michael Knowles. He does look like the rat from Flushed Away.
I bet he doesn't even make funny jokes. I bet he doesn't even eat the box or anything. I bet his life is boring and it's sad. And, you know?
Yeah, I just found out who he was like a little a little bit ago. Watched a video of his. He's so weird. Did you see the whole Hershey's thing?
There's a Hershey's thing? I know there's an
Hershey's
M&M's thing.
Oh no, there's a Hershey's thing.
What's the Hershey's thing?
The Hershey's thing is they made and I can link you this stuff if you want to throw it in the video. They made Hershey's Canada did a campaign for women's something with women, and they had a trans woman like on one of the chocolate bars, showing trans representation. So many people lost their minds, like Ben Shapiro, the rat guy, all those people, and they made their own chocolate bars in retaliation. Like
what?
Yeah, and they're selling them online. If you go to ihatehershey's.com. Oh, okay, that's not gonna work for you. But if you wanted to go there, you could look at it. And
wait, what is on the hateful Hershey bars?
I need to show. Wait, can I share my screen?
Yeah.
I'll send you this link too.
International Women's Day is upon us again, and I love an international woman. But our friends over at Hershey's, they don't even know what a woman is. They've hired a biological male to be the spokesperson for their Women's Day campaign, and they're calling that campaign,
Boy.
and I swear I'm not making this up, Her-she. Her-she. It's humiliating.
So they
and it's the
agree
reason
that
that I'm
pronouns
launching Jeremy's chocolate. We have two kinds. She, her, and he, him. One of them's got nuts. If you need me to tell you which one it is, keep giving your money to Hershey's. But if you're tired of giving your money to woke corporations that hate you, and you're looking for a delicious chocolate bar from a company that actually wants your business, head over to
So they agree that
ihatehershey's.com.
pronouns exist now, though. Wait, what?
That's true.
That was the most video ever.
What do you think? Isn't this just? But you know what's really funny?
What's funny?
They're like, all right, you should be able to tell which one has nuts and which one doesn't, but they still had to write nuts on the label and then nutless on the other label. So
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like it was contradicting. It was just so funny that they were that mad over an
I
ad.
feel like that was a big waste of money, and like I wonder like I'm curious to know like what amount of money they made doing that, and like how much it cost to make that stupid ass bitch ass commercial. I don't feel like it's probably that profitable, because why? Just why? Like, you could just go to the store and get like a normal chocolate bar. Like, you don't need to just go out of your way to buy a hateful chocolate bar, which, by the way, just like contradicts everything that they ever say, because they have a she, her bar and a he, him bar. Like, wait, so now you guys agree that like pronouns are a thing now? So, okay.
Right. Yeah, I thought you guys didn't believe in those. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I was like, you could just go. There's a million different chocolate bars. If Hershey's is really making you that mad, just buy I don't know.
A Reese's or something. I don't know.
Reese's, Lind chocolate, Godiva. Like,
It's just so unnecessary.
Yeah, it's weird.
The polar opposite of that, which is also just like goofy, is that one time that Skittles did the for Pride Month, they did the bag like completely gray. Do you remember that? Like, they made a gray Skittles bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that one, that was like well intentioned, but it was like we got these fucking gray ass Skittle bags now.
Were the Skittles still colorful?
I actually don't know. That's a good question. I don't eat Skittles, so like I didn't check.
They probably were.
Like,
yeah, they probably were.
I don't know. Skittles are just like mid in my opinion.
I like Skittles, but they're okay. They're okay. I like M&M's.
But like, when have you ever bought them recently? Like, have you recently, within like the last 8 months, I'll give you a large time frame, bought Skittles? And if not, then
no, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I have.
Like, I just feel like they're one of those things that no one really loves that much. Like, they are good, but only if it's like convenient. Like, if somebody gave me Skittles, yeah, I'm gonna eat them.
Right. That's true. Yeah, I don't know how many occasions I've actually bought Skittles.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever bought a Hershey's bar, actually. But I think I might have to, just to just to shake things up.
Exactly. I liked those when I was a kid. I liked the cookies and cream ones too. When I was a kid, they were so good.
I don't like white chocolate. Like, there's something about
I love
white chocolate with like, especially when it has like little circles of like other things inside it, and I can see it, or like nuts. Like,
little
like
circle.
it's just
Okay, okay.
gross to me. Like, I don't like looking at it. I don't
Like
know.
it looks yucky. Yeah.
It looks yucky. Yeah.
It's so funny. I love white chocolate. It's so good. Do you like dark chocolate?
Dude, I don't really fuck with dark chocolate either. I'm not that much of like a chocolate stan, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I'll eat like peanut butter cups sometimes, or like my boyfriend really likes Toblerone. To me, that's like okay. I'm not like the #1 Toblerone fan though. I don't eat too much candy. Like, when I think I got all of that out of my system when I was a kid. Like, because when I was a kid, like I think I went like ape shit on that. Like, I would eat like entire packs of like gummy bears, gummy worms, fucking sour apple belts, all that. And like, now that I'm an adult, I'm like, my body has like released like all those toxins, and like I just don't want them.
No, yeah. I wonder. I feel like it is an adult thing, too. 'Cause I'm
Right?
just like, I love I would rather have a salty snack, like a chip or like
Yeah.
or
Or
something.
like, if I wanted to eat something sweet, I would rather eat like a cookie or like a muffin or something.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
A fucking
What the fuck
cookie.
am I
Yeah, so-
doing? Like, eating like sorry, my camera does this thing where it stops recording every 30 minutes. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's annoying.
you go.
But anyways, what the hell am I doing as like a old ass little guy eating fucking gummy bears? Like, I love dude, like I fuck with gummy bears. Like, I think they smell good and they're squishy. Like, I like to touch gummy bears, but I know this is such a weird thing to say. I've actually never even like told anybody this before, but I rather like smell and like squish gummy bears than eat them. I don't know. I just don't have that desire in my brain to consume them that way.
They're fun. The sour gummy worms I used to love as a kid. Those are good.
Yeah.
They're fun little guys.
I feel like becoming an adult is a little bit boring in that way. Like, maybe I should want more silly, goofy things, but I just don't. Like, I would like to be at peace.
Yeah. I feel that. It's weird
I just
becoming an
want
adult.
to relax.
Me too.
I just
I
want
get
to
it
take
now.
like a nap. Yeah, now I get it. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when I went through my like I'm not like other girls phase when I was like 15. I was like, why do women like love candles and stuff? That's so boring. Like, she's so boring. She likes candles and incense. Now I'm like, dude, I want a fucking candle, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
nice. That's living. That's living large. If you got a candle going on, that changes the mood. Yep, there you go. Nice.
So good. Yeah, it does. It's so relaxing.
I
love
love a
it.
good freaking candle. And,
Me
you know,
too.
if there's anybody who's out there listening that's like on the younger side of being a teenager or anything, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm never gonna want something boring like that. You probably will.
You're gonna get boring. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get real boring real quick. just kidding. That sounds good. I feel so boring.
I know. I feel boring too. I feel like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird as fuck being 24, because like I never thought I would make it this far. So now it's like, oh, like now I gotta do all this.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Are you 24 too?
No, I'm 27.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm fucking
Oh.
old.
I didn't know that. Well,
I
that's
really
a good
feel
thing
that,
though.
yeah.
I thought you were like my age, like 23, 24. So,
Yeah. 27. I'm an old man. Old man on the
are
loose.
you a millennial?
I'm really on the cusp. I'm not sure. 96.
Wow.
1996.
That's crazy. But that's cool. Like, I mean, I feel like being that you're 27, do you still feel like you oh my god, this freaking guy outside my window. Do you still feel like you got negatively affected by the internet when you were like pretty young? Cuz like okay, like from my experience, like being on the internet, like when I was super young, I just feel like it was toxic in the sense like where I would like go on Omegle and like talk to people that are like 30. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah, actually. Jeez. Okay. What the hell? No, when I was younger, well, there was bad sense of humor online, like back in the day. Bad sense of humor, it was just like, it was a lot of offensive stuff. But then, yeah, going online, I used to have like 30-year-old friends when I was like 16 or 17, and I was like, this is cool. And then when I got older, I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And why were they so weird to me? They used to say the weirdest things, and now I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. Yeah.
That, I guess that's like a universal like experience. Like maybe anybody who's in their 20s right now can kind of relate to that whole thing. Like I feel like if you're in your 20s right now, you definitely got like some weirdos talking to you online at some point.
Had to have. It is so weird.
So fucking weird. You know, I'm honestly kind of jealous of everybody who was already like on the internet at that time though, because they got away with not being funny. And it's like now like I work so hard to like write like funny jokes and stuff, and then like there'll be times where like my video will flop or like this post will flop or whatever, and I'm like, dude, if I had posted this like 8 years ago or something, y'all would have been hooting and hawing. Like you guys would have been praising me, dude.
Yeah. Or like Vine was pretty cool too.
Vine humor.
It's just short little videos. Yeah. And then yeah, it's really different now, and there's all types of genres of content, and there's so much more of it than there was back then. So there's more competitiveness and stuff you could pick from.
To close things out, I always ask everybody if they have like a movie recommendation and a song recommendation that's like their favorite thing this week. So,
ooh,
do you have anything in mind?
Okay, movie recommendation. Well, think about it. Well, and this is gonna be a red flag. I get made fun of for it all the time. I really like Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay, I really like Wolf of Wall Street too. Like it's one of the most entertaining movies that I've ever seen for sure. Is it toxic? Yes, but like if you are watching the movie and you are not a terrible person, you won't derive like the concepts of like him being a good person from it. Like it's about a bad person, you know?
So. Right. Jonah Hill's character kills me. Like it is, even if it's a meme movie, like I think it's so good.
It is such a meme, but it is really good. Like I think Leonardo DiCaprio in that scene where he's like lugging himself to the car is one of like the most iconic like scenes I've ever seen. It's also like one of the best like acting performances. Like you really forget he's acting when he's like dragging himself down the stairs, like driving into a tree, like so insane.
And drooling and shit. Yeah. That had to be, I mean, I guess he's great at acting, but like that was insane.
Speaking of Jonah Hill, did you know that he cured anti-Semitism?
What? No. What is it? Are you being sarcastic? Are you being sarcastic?
I'm being sarcastic because I don't know if you heard, but Kanye West was like, he posted recently and he was like, I just watched 21 Jump Street and now I love Jewish people. And you saw that?
Fucking what? And what did he say? Jonah Hill.
He's like, thank you so much, Jonah Hill. Like now I respect Jewish people. Like I don't know. It was like the most like that feels like the most like 10-year-old reason to decide to respect a group of people. But he's a weird one.
So annoying. So weird and annoying.
Wolf of Wall Street and like American Psycho, movies like that, they get a little bit of a bad rap as like being like a toxic male movie kind of, but if you actually watch the movie, you are not going to. I don't understand how people derive the wrong points from those movies, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because like fucking have you seen American Psycho?
Yeah, it's literally like all sarcastic. Like they're making fun of him.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But like people are like, let me copy Patrick Bateman's routine. Like this guy is so fucking cool. Like what? Like
Yeah.
he killed a homeless person in like the first 20 minutes of the movie. Did you miss that part? Like not paying attention.
It's just it's so fucking funny because like they don't even know that they're like it's a I don't know the word for it, like a mockery, like a I forget the word for it, but
yeah, it's like satire. I mean, like American Psycho was literally made by a woman, so it's just kind of funny to see like toxic like alpha guys be like, yeah, this is what's up. Like, huh?
I'm Patrick Bateman. Yeah,
it's just so edgelord. It's just cringe, whatever. But did you have a song recommendation?
Yeah. So my most recent favorite of all time.
Most recent favorite. I feel like saying like favorites of all time is like I would run the risk of getting some like similar ones or like reruns. So I'm gonna say this week.
This week is probably honestly I just started listening to that Drake album with 21 Savage. I like Broke Boys. I think it's a good song. It's fun.
Nice. I don't think I've heard that one, but
I just started listening to it like this week. So it's
you
good.
know, I can't say much about Drake's personality, but I would be lying if I said that he didn't have some bangers and like some songs that like remind me of different time periods of my life that don't bop.
Right.
If you disagree with that, you're honestly lying.
Right. Drake is such a meme too. And
He's
it's
such a
like-
meme. Have you seen that video of him where he's pretending to like scratch his eye, but he's like doing it to show off his ring?
Honestly, I would do the same shit. It's so cringe.
Oh my
He's
god.
stupid as hell. He's corny. He's corny
goofy.
as hell.
He's goofy as fuck, dude.
It's so funny.
God, that guy. But yeah, so nice. I'll check that one out. Let me think. My movie recommendation of the week. This is a little bit hard because I try to like pre-record live not live streams, but podcasts and stuff. So I just recorded another episode of this yesterday. So it can't be the same recommendation as I said yesterday. So it's a little bit hard.
Shit. Yeah.
Fuck.
You got this. Do your second. You can think of one.
You know what? I won't recommend a movie this week because I can't think of one, but I did watch a YouTube video that was the length of a movie and like the quality of a movie, so I will recommend that. I'm going to recommend the Defunctland video where he finds out who wrote the Disney Channel theme song. I think it's called Who Wrote the Disney Channel Theme Song or something like that. I don't know if you've gotten that recommended to you, but it's so good. It's like a whole documentary. It's like an hour and a half, like just finding the guy who made the theme, because prior to Defunctland making that video, nobody knew who made the ba 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 da.
Wow. Okay. That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, I'll link it to you. You should actually watch it. And it's like actually surprisingly like emotional. Like it made me cry.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Like I cried by the end of this thing, dude. It was like it was a whole journey for sure.
I'm down then.
That's worthy of a movie rec. So, and then for a song, let me see what's in my recent likes. Okay. my song recommendation for today is Halloween Store by Andy Schaaf. It's off of his new album. It's really cute. That's not where I would start if you haven't ever listened to Andy Schaaf. It's not where I would start. but it's just my favorite song of the week. If you haven't ever listened to Andy Schaaf and you are curious about him, I would actually recommend, not to be too obvious, not to recommend you a song that's in the artist top 5, but sure, yeah, The Magician. Start with The Magician. That's like the most listened to song, but if you haven't heard it, like I said, I am a gatekeeper, so I try not to recommend songs in the top 5.
Oh yeah. I want to listen. I love Halloween. I like the word Halloween.
Yeah, the word Halloween, Halloween, like 3 syllables. It's very nice to say. Feels good to say it. I also just love Halloween in general.
Me too. I gotta listen. I'm excited.
Yeah, listen to that song. It's really cute. It's literally about the guy who wrote it, Andy Schaaf, having a bad day and going to the Halloween store. Like, that's literally what it's about. Like, beat for beat. It's wholesome. Yeah. It's really wholesome. So yeah, those are our recommendations. Freaking cool. You better go listen to Drake right now. He needs one more listener.
Everyone's gonna be like, dude, shut up.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And Sam, is there anything that you would like to plug before the episode ends?
Yeah, my YouTube, everything, my Twitter, my YouTube, my Instagram is just all, it's Sam Collins. So, no, you can just type in Sam Collins on YouTube.
We'll put it on the screen, and it'll be in the link in the description below if that helps. I know sometimes I get lazy with typing things in, so I'll put it in there.
Yeah.
Link is in the description. But yeah, this was really wholesome. I hope that you guys didn't hear too much construction going on outside, but
I know. Rip.
Everybody shut the fuck up. But
look, now there's no sounds.
To close out the episode, which I've been getting called out for recently, is that I've been forgetting to say clean your room. So it is a junk drawer tradition for me to tell everybody to clean their room and for the guests to say clean their room in their own unique way. So clean your fucking room, bitch. That's today. I'm coming off strong today, but it's because I love you. Okay. But Sam,
I like that one.
Go ahead and tell them to clean their friggin' rooms.
Clean your room. It'll make you feel so much better. I just did that. Makes you feel so, you can do it. You could do it.
You can do it.
You got it.
Bye, everybody. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.